Hi everybody. Today we're cooking something that's really fun and really easy to make. It's called a turkey and stuffing fatty, and we're going to be cooking it on our Weber charcoal grill. We're going to start by dicing up some celery. I like to slice each stalk in half and then give it a nice small to medium sized dice. We're going to be doing a total of 3 stalks of celery, and we're going to be dicing 1 onion by slicing it in half, and then we're using this new kitchen device that I was given as a gift called the Vidalia Chop Wizard. Helps you chop those onions without shedding a tear. It works really great. Then we're going to take a pound of turkey sausage and a package of ground turkey. It's a little over a pound, so a little over I believe it's 2.2 pounds of ground turkey total. And we're going to mix them together by hand. Want to make sure we wash our hands after every step where we come in contact with the ground turkey to make sure we're not going to cross-contaminate anything. I do add a little bit of seasoning salt to the mixture and then place it into a 2-gallon size Ziploc bag. We're then going to work by hand and then flatten this out. We want to spread the ground turkey mixture evenly throughout the entire area of the 2-gallon bag. Once I get it close to being totally spread out within the bag, I'm going to take a rolling pin to help me finish it off and make sure that it's even throughout the bag. I want a nice even thickness from edge to edge, corner to corner, top to bottom. And then once that's done, we're going to place it in the refrigerator for approximately 45 minutes to an hour so it gets nice and firm and we can work with it very easily when we're ready to roll it up. Now that we've got our turkey mixture all spread out and chilling in the refrigerator, it's time to make the stuffing. And you can actually make the stuffing first, just whichever you prefer. First thing I like to do is I like to take 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to be using a total of 4 tablespoons of butter altogether. But I take the first tablespoon, melt it down, and saute the onions and the celery. Get it just to the point where it's beginning to become translucent. Then I'm going to add the other 3 tablespoons of butter. And the amount of water that's directed on the instructions for the stovetop stuffing, I like to add an extra 1/4 cup of water. We want this stuffing good and moist so that when we roll it up in the turkey and it's cooking low and slow on the grill, that it'll help keep everything nice and moist and keep our turkey and stuffing fatty from drying out. Now that the stuffing is done, we put it in a bowl and we're going to put this in the refrigerator so that it gets nice and cool. We don't want the stuffing to be warm when we're working with it and placing it onto the turkey mixture. We want everything to be nice and cold when we're working with it. So we take our chilled turkey mixture out of the refrigerator and we make a slice down each edge of the bag. That allows us to fold the bag, or the top half of the bag, towards the front, and then we apply our stuffing mixture. We don't want to overstuff this, but feel free to be as liberal as you want with the stuffing and get it nice and thin. Make sure you cover as much as you want. And if there are some other things that you want to throw in this patty, feel free. That's the whole point of doing this type of thing. You can add ingredients, take things out. If you don't like the onion, take the onion out. If you want to add some other things that you like that you think will taste great, feel free to go ahead and add them in. Okay, we're about done with the stuffing. Now we simply start the roll at the front end or the back end and use the bag to help you make a nice tight roll. Roll it all the way until you can see that bottom seam where it's going to overlap. And just use your fingers to pinch along that seam, closing it off, making it nice and smooth, and close those ends together. Then you want to take a piece of cellophane and roll it up nice and tight, because we want to put it again back into the refrigerator and make sure that it gets chilled down again before we put it onto the grill. Now, getting the grill ready is very simple. We're going to be using indirect heat to cook our fatty, so I normally put a layer of unlit charcoal on one side of the grill, and I like to use the Weber paraffin wax starter cubes to start about a quarter full chimney of charcoal. Once that charcoal is getting is good and hot, I go ahead and put it on top of the unlit charcoal on one end of the grill. Then we'll put our grate on. Now I am using a remote thermometer. It's the Maverick ET732 that is going to allow me to monitor the cooking temperature inside the grill, as well as the internal temperature of the turkey and stuffing fatty. Ideally, we're going to be cooking this at around 275 to 300 degrees, and we want the internal temperature of the fatty itself to get up to 165, making it nice and safe to eat, where we don't have to worry about any bacteria that could make us sick. So it's going to be cooked safely, and we're going to be adding a chunk of cherry wood to add a little smoky flavor to the fatty as well. So now everything's ready to go. We're going to insert the temperature probe into the fatty so that we can monitor the temperature and know when it is ready, and everything is good to go. As soon as that's on, we'll place the lid and start cooking. I did want to mention that I added a little bit of water at the bottom of the pan that I've got the fatty cooking on, just to add a little moisture to the cooking chamber, help keep everything nice and moist. I'm adjusting the bottom dampers to get the temperature a little higher than the 250 range that it started out at. I was shooting for 290 to 300, and was able to dial into that range pretty easily. The temperature of the fatty got to be 165, so it is now ready. We're going to take it off. We're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to slice it. Slicing this fatty was really easy. The stuffing, when you roll these things up, they can tend to try to fall apart a little bit on you, but everything was able to hold together really well. And serving it, everybody really enjoyed it. The combination of the turkey sausage with the regular ground turkey provides some great flavor. With the addition of the seasoning salt that we used, this really did have some excellent flavor, and everybody seemed to really enjoy it. We hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as we enjoyed making it. Make sure you stop by and visit our website at www.smokedandgrill.com. We've got a lot of other videos that you can watch, and we hope that you'll make some suggestions and send us pictures of your favorite recipes and your favorite cooks as well. We like to see what you all are doing as much as you might enjoy watching our videos. Again, we thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.